Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Happy Boy. I'm Mrs. B, the rich advocate. Yeah, it's been a moment. I haven't been here, but you will soon find out why I wasn't able to record videos and things like that. But there's no other thing apart from being busy with exams and work and things like that. But at least now I'm back. I don't want to say much about me being back because yeah, I just don't want to make any promises that I cannot keep. But anywho, thank you very much for liking, for watching, and for subscribing. I do see the subscribers, literally the numbers are still going up. Even the time I wasn't posting much on my channel. I really appreciate it. Today's video as well won't be as long because all my videos, this is literally a signature statement to say all my videos, no, this video won't be long. Before you think of it, it's like 18 minutes later. But yeah, I do not want to keep this long because it's just a simple thing that I want to talk about. So yeah, but before I do that, I really think I should say this, that I really appreciate your consistency in watching. As much as I haven't been consistent in posting, but you have been so consistent in watching. And sometimes I do see people on WhatsApp posting clips of my videos and forwarding my videos to other people so we learn together and things like that. And thank you so much for learning from me, and I'm also taking your advices and everything else like that, and we try to improve at all times, I promise you. So today's video is very quick, and it's literally something that might sound, I don't know what, but also it's things that I've been asked, especially by people that want to do LLB. So basically the video is literally about the requirements to do an LLB or to have an LLB in South Africa. So the Bachelor's of Law in South Africa. So there's different ways in which you can end up having an LLB. Some people start by or let me just rather say, you can first do BA law, of which you can find out which universities offer that. There's BA law, there is Bachelor of Arts. Some people start doing Bachelor of Arts, you get a degree, and then you decide to do an LLB. Let's say, for example, you apply in the university and you realize you do not qualify for LLB straight. Some people do BA, which is Bachelor of Arts, and after that you find that you do an internal transfer or internal application, I don't know what they call it, and then after that you can you realize, okay, you qualify because you have an LLB. But obviously that you will need to check with that specific institution as to what are the requirements for internal applications and things like that. And you realize that when you do your first year of law, maybe you get credited for some of the non-legal courses that you have done in your Bachelor of Arts degree. And number 3, some people start doing it from BCom law. So they first do BCom law, of which where I went to school, or let me say the university that I went to, we shared some modules in first and second year, and I think they are third year as well, because the 3-year degree, if I'm not mistaken. I stand to be corrected, please go check. They did that, so we would do some courses together in first year and second year as well, things like law of persons, family law, and things like that. And then after that you realize you want to do your LLB, or even if you didn't want to do LLB but then you realize you have a BCom law and now you can actually do an LLB, then you can do that as well with another university or with the very same university that you did your BCom law with. I'm not as sure about the requirements from switching from BCom law to LLB, but you do not do everything from first year, because those people who have done, I got quite a few friends that have actually done BCom law, and when they now do their LLB, they do not do all the modules in LLB because they've already done them, so they get credited for those. I just don't know the years they spend in acquiring their LLB. So that will be that. If you want to switch from that, then you at least have 2 degrees, and you still, because BCom is more in the accounting, financial stuff, economics. I don't know what they do, but I think there was micro something economics. My other friend, when she was doing it, she had some economics and some financial what, but yeah, please find out. if you would like to start there, or if you qualify for that and you would like to switch to LLB. And another thing is, or you can literally just apply straight away and do LLB if you qualify. But in LLB, from the university that I went to, there is 2 streams. So there's the mainstream. The mainstream is the 4 years one. So it's a 4-year course where you literally just go straight into doing it. Or you can do a 5-year, the 5-year stream, which is also, I think it's also called like the foundation stream, something like that. You can always find out. So when you do that in the 5-year stream, they first I do not have much knowledge on what they do, but at the end of the day, they end up doing the same modules. I was in the 4-year stream, so I wouldn't really know much about the foundation. But at the same time, we end up doing the same thing. The only difference is that I think in their first year, they don't really do what we do in our first year in the 4-year stream. Oh, now I'm calling it our first year, but in what the 4-year stream people do in their first year. So yeah, that's that. But the main requirement in all this, you need to have passed your metric. You can check the requirements, because I didn't want to check requirements from different universities and you realize that things have changed. So I just wanted to, like, literally, I didn't want to just go and say, oh, at UWC, this is this, like I'm an ambassador of a specific university. So, but the information I did actually check, hence I'm able to come and do this video, is because I have checked for different institutions and I have seen different requirements from different institutions to do your LLB. For example, I'm not gonna give the name of the institutions. Some institutions, for example, you need to have points. I think your final score has to be not less than 37 points. So that is one of the requirements that I've seen on the internet. And also you must have passed your metric with a bachelor's degree, what we call a B. So you must have a B in order for you to qualify. And also, for example, I actually wrote some things down that it's on the other page, that some institutions require that when you want to do your LLB with that B, you must have acquired 50 to 59, which is a level 4 of English, So, but also that as well doesn't mean you will automatically qualify, because remember, you might meet the requirements as stipulated maybe in their law books or law requirement LLB requirement books, but you realize that there is someone, you come with your level 4 or level 5, and then there's someone who has English, who has passed English and they've obtained about 80%. You want to tell me they can like prefer you over the person? Obviously, if the other person also qualifies with other subjects as well, because you cannot just pass one thing with 90% then you expect to qualify. If you don't meet if you don't meet the other requirements, then you definitely do not qualify. But my point is that you should not really look at what the paper says in terms of, oh, they require a 50%, so I'm gonna work so hard to get this 50% and I definitely qualify, because you're gonna be disappointed. Remember, these institutions, they do not take everyone who applies for a specific degree. They literally take people based on how they qualified and based on the number they wish to take during that specific year. So yeah, I think I'm done. Okay, not that I think, but I'm actually done. So, but before I say I'm done, so things like that, I think also after English, there comes another language or a home language where you have to have obtained between 40 to 49, depending on an institution. So you realize that's a level 3. But at the same time, someone will come with their home language and they have obtained a 70% or 75% or 80%. I mean, if you were to check, competition is very tight. I mean, if you come with your 50% and someone comes with a 90, it's not even competition being tight. Then you just realize you might as well even exclude yourself. But also, depending on the number of people or students that a specific institution is willing to take or to accommodate during that year, you could be lucky, because I mean, at the end of the day, you do qualify. And also, there is like maths and maths lit. where I realized that when I check with different institutions, when I check online, you realize that with MathsLit, you need to obtain about, I think it's a level 5, which is 60 to 60, between 60 and 69. And with pure maths, you must have obtained, I think it's a level 4, if not a level 3. But obviously, this differ. School, but obviously these things differ based on which institution you are actually applying to. So please do check and apply and obtain these LLB degrees. I'm gonna come with more content, me promising again. I do promising for a living, so I will definitely I'll definitely come with more videos and try to be consistent this time. I know you've had this along like a lot, but please bear with me. And now I think I have like time to kind of, not that I have time, but I'll make more time to kind of like come and deliver content. And thank you so much for your support. Please do like, subscribe, share my content. I know, there's someone who literally doesn't know where to start. It's really nothing big. If you have passed the matric well, or you have obtained the requirements based on what the specific institution requires, give it a try. I mean, you have nothing to lose, and there's no harm in trying. Try until you get a response. Check different universities. Check University of the Western Cape, check University of Pretoria, check UNISA as well. UNISA is even nicer with the fact that you can even do it part-time while you're working or something else. I don't know if with other institutions you can do it part-time, but personally I did it full-time. So if you worked, or if you were supposed to work or something, you could only do it after hours, which is after 4:30. So please do check these universities: University of Limpopo, everywhere, University of Free State. Please check and see where you qualify, and then apply. And thank you very much. Please also send to those that are doing matric that would like to do an LLB after their matric, that you could meet the requirement as per what's written on the book, but competition is always tight, because remember, you're not the only person applying. There's a whole lot of people applying, and you could find that the people that are applying that you're competing for that space with pass way more higher, or more up, or more whatever. But you realize that people do really pass, and people do really well. So yeah, all the best in applying and obtaining your LLB. And yeah, welcome to the field. I'm not sure if I'm the right person to say welcome, but because I've done it and I've passed it, I think it's kind of like safe to say welcome to the club, and all the best. Thank you for watching again, and please do not forget to subscribe, to like, and to share my content. I love you until we meet in the next video.